Morning guys, how are we doing? Welcome to today's news update here on Buzzin Pattaya, and to look at what's been going on and what's coming up in this week. So the question is, did you survive? Yes, Saturday just gone was a no drinking day for the elections, and guess what? Coming up this Saturday is a repeat, so be prepared. So before we get stuck into the news, guys, I just want to say, if you haven't, please have a look on the Google Play Store. We've got our mobile app, the Buzzin app. There's over 500 people now downloaded, which is fantastic. We're updating it every single day, adding more and more information into there. We're trying to make it the most comprehensive, up-to-date directory of what's going on in the city, places to see, visit, etc., restaurants, hotels. So have a look at that, guys, on the Google Play Store, and give us a download and see what you think. Give me your feedback. And likewise, talking about feedback, don't forget we have our our bi-weekly newsletter, which Bo puts together. It's fantastic. It's packed full of information. If you'd like to receive that, just send me an email, 247pattaya@gmail.com, and we will send you our newsletter as and when we produce it. It's normally on the 16th and on the last, it's on the middle of the month and the last day of the month, depending on how many days are in each calendar month. Right, so yes, the voting. Got to say, I was a little bit miffed about it, but never mind. It says here, Sri Racha district launches voter turnout campaign ahead of the 2026 general election. Now, as you know, there is the election coming up at the end of this week on Saturday, so all the bars will close at 6 p.m. on the Saturday, and they will be permitted to reopen at 6 p.m. the following day on the Sunday. So if you are someone that's looking for some alcoholic beverages, you're going to have to take matters into your own hand, buy your beer beforehand, and stay at home. And please, guys, please be very, very aware. Don't think just because the bars are closed, you can grab your beers and go down onto the beach, etc. The police will be walking around, will be roaming around. You could find yourself in a bit of a situation with that one. So, you know, best for this one particular day, just keep yourself out of eyes view, and just sit back, chill out, relax, and let be what will be. But the advanced voting is scheduled for Sunday, February the 1st, while the main election day, which the Sunday's just gone, well, the main election day is on Sunday, February the 8th. So let's see. I'm not into politics, to be honest with you. I think it's a complete and utter load of rubbish in terms of, especially back in the UK. I'm sick and tired of all these politicians saying, vote for me, I'll do this for you, I will do this, we'll change that. And you put them in power, and then they say, yeah, but what we've got to do now is clear up the mess from the party before. So it'll take us 3 years, but don't worry, you can re-elect us later on. Really? Not for me. Anyway, so there you go. That's that one. Right, now, where are we? I've got to laugh at this one. In the Pattaya Mail, it says, Pattaya's hidden beach draws crowds as officials step in and locals question its future. Now, we're on about the beach in Kheow down Soi 18. I've done probably 4 or 5 videos down there. I've always mentioned it to you guys. It is a nice beach area. And why should it remain hidden? You know, you're coming out here on holiday. I want you to get the best experience possible, which is why I try and showcase as many things as we can. But, you know, this area is predominantly, and I will be honest with you, it's predominantly a Scandinavian Russian kind of environment. There's a lot of Russians there from down there, but it's in the Wongamat Beach down Soi 18. And it says here, Pattaya city officers have moved in to inspect and manage the area known locally as the Hidden Beach, a quieter stretch of Wongamat Beach in Kheow. As growing public interest brings increased foot traffic and commercial activity. It is changing, it is, but then so's everywhere else. You know, it's not the only place around it. There are some lovely beaches down here. You know, everyone kind of comes out to Pattaya, go down to Pattaya Beach Road and go, that's it. Well, no, you've got Jomtien, you've got Nar Jomtien, you've got Bansaray, you know, there's so many, Banampur Beach, you've got the Kheow beaches, you've got Prattanac beaches, you go down to Soi 5 in Prattanac, to the beach there by the beach. So that's a lovely beach. We got some really, really nice beaches, and so should we. You know, we've got a lovely city here. There's a lot more to offer than the girly scene. I'll talk about that in a second. So it says the beach's rising profile has sparked mixed reactions online. While many people asked for directions and said they were eager to visit, others noted that the hidden beach is no longer so hidden. And commentators pointed out to the growing number of rented deck chairs. Commenters, was that commentating? That's not a comment. Commenters, sorry, you know me, God. Commenters pointing out to the growing number of rented deck chairs, umbrellas and seating areas now filling parts of the sand, with some complaining about high prices and shrinking free space. Come on, guys, you know, you're on holiday, enjoy it, use the city for what it's here for, and that's for you to have a great time. And, you know, I don't see it being a problem. I really don't. You know, go down this, the end of Soi 18, guys, really, really nice. Now, on the subject of beaches, and this is a difficult one to really address, but I'm going to tell you how I feel personally. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying how I feel personally. But it says here in the Pattaya Mail, smoke-free beaches in name only. Pattaya residents demand real enforcement. So you may or may not be aware, but smoking on the beach is prohibited unless it's in a designated area. And for me, as a non-smoker, I've never ever to this day in my whole life ever put a cigarette in my mouth. I never ever will do it. For me, I think it's a disgusting habit. It stinks, it's stench. Oh, yeah. And I'm not, listen guys, if you're a smoker, I'm not having a pop at you. It's just how I feel personally. Each to their own, you crack on. But it says here, Pattaya's long-standing smoke-free beaches policy is once again under scrutiny, as resident and reader reactions reveal growing frustrations, not just with smoking itself, but with what many see as selective enforcement and misplaced priorities. While some commenters welcome the idea of cleaner, healthier beaches, many argue that the politics is largely on paper. Calls to stop the stinking dope smokers and ban out smoking outright were quickly countered by those who question whether any rules are meaningfully enforced at all. Yeah, you know, and with the smell of the marijuana, again, I don't like that. You know, I think the trouble is and people argue, they say, oh, well, okay, but if you drink, you become a knobhead, blah, blah. Yeah, true. I'm not saying that's right either. You know, if you're plastered and you get yourself in trouble, I agree. But I think with smoking, it's because it's kind of like passive. You sit there and suddenly it's all wafting across. If you don't smoke, you know, then it's not particularly very pleasant. And especially with the green stuff, that's even worse, in my opinion. Make both odorless. I couldn't give a toss. You know, crack on, guys. Enjoy yourself. But yeah, they're looking at that. Let's see what they're going to do. I'm not sure. You know, what's your call on it? You know, when you go back in time when pubs were smoking environments, now they're non-smoking in England. I think it's pretty much verbatim across the country, probably many other countries around the world. You know, smoking has to be done outside. What do you think, guys? Drop your comments down below. What are your thoughts? Smoke-free beaches or smoking should be permitted, maybe in certain areas? Drop your comments down below, guys. What do you think? And talking about beaches. So, it says here, in the Pattaya news, local fisherwoman in Pattaya shocked after a naked foreign man disturbs the public at fishing spot. It says a Thai woman who enjoys fishing as a hobby was left shocked and alarmed after encountering a foreign man who stripped naked in front of her while she was fishing at a popular spot in Pattaya. So she thought he was going to remove his clothes and go into the sea, but he didn't. He just hung around. She said when she turned and saw him, she spoke to him in English, urging him to put his clothes back on and not behave that way. Instead of complying, the man reportedly turned toward her, gave a thumbs-up gesture with an nonchalant expression, and continued walking away, fully naked along the shoreline before disappearing from view. And again, you know, naturists, whatever, each to your own, but why? And of course, if if the police stop you, you're going to get fined, you're in trouble there. She says, shocked by the encounter. Miss Surasri grabbed her phone to record the incident as evidence. Later, when she returned to the area, she saw the same man again, this time wearing his pants. She spoke to other fellow anglers nearby who unanimously said that it was a particular foreign individual had exhibited similar behaviour on multiple occasions. Guys, if you are in the need to get your tackle out and have a wander around, be prepared, guys. It is illegal. You will end up in Soy 9. You are going to get a rap on the knuckles, and you possibly may get quite a considerable fine. So please, if the urge comes upon you, don't do it, guys. Go to your home and walk around in your condo in your baby suit. Talking about coming out here. Now, this, I've got to say this, does me. It says in the Pattaya Mail, it's a role they're paid to play. Veteran visitors remind newcomers about Pattaya bar reality. I'm not going to go into it. The link will be in the description below. But it says here, it's their job, they're talking about the girls, it says it's their job scope to pretend to like you and be sweet to you. It's a role play. One veteran wrote, cutting through the fantasy with surgical precision. Another added dryly, they are great actors when they're not looking at their phone. And of course, there's a massive input on phones nowadays. It's completely changed our world. It says, many point out that the industry survives precisely because the performance is convincing. Emotional labour is real labour and the ability to make someone feel special, even temporarily. It is a skill refined over years that doesn't make it real affection and it was never meant to be. And all I'm going to say on this one, guys, and I've said, I've done videos on it about it. Remember, guys, take into account your situation back home. take into account your personal romance history, etc. If you are someone that is looking for genuine love and you want to come out here and find yourself genuine love, please, whatever you do, please, 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 if you are going to come into here to this city or to the red light districts, for God's sake, keep your wits about you. Don't believe everything that you're told. Don't think, oh, this is the one. You know, have a look around this country. We've got a beautiful country, many, many cities. You can travel all around and you may find what you're looking for. But if you're coming here, it's a bit like jumping into a shark-infested pool and pouring a bottle of blood over your head and saying, please don't bite me. You know, just be very, very aware, guys. Read the article. It's quite interesting. Have a read of that, guys, and see what you think. But yeah, please, please be very, very careful. And where are we? Talking about being careful, yet again, foreign criminals. You know, you wonder why the Thai people are getting sick and tired of, you know, you've got a guy walking around naked, you've got fighting in Walking Street that's just recently happened with 4 guys. You've got now foreign criminals in Pattaya use friendly approach to steal thousands of baht in cash from a tourist. You know, we're not really helping ourselves. It says the victim, a foreign national, whose name and nationality was withheld at their request, reported the theft to the Pattaya news reports at 5:30 p.m. on January 14th after discovering the loss. According to the complaint, the incident occurred at approximately 7 a.m. in the morning in a soy alley next to Marine Hotel in South Pattaya. So it goes on to say the suspects, described as 2 well-dressed foreign men who appeared trustworthy, how can you tell that, approached the victim together. One engaged him in friendly conversation, light-hearted banter, asking where is he from, has he enjoyed his vacation, quickly building a false sense of trust. Taking advantage of a moment of distraction, one of the men deftly reached into the victim's pocket and stole cash worth 8,500 baht in AUD currency, United Arab Emirates, along with 1,500 Thai baht. The total value taken was 10,000 baht. Guys, you know, like I say, and this is the same when you go on the BART buses, try and give yourself some space, please. The more space you can give yourself surrounding you, the less chance anything like this is going to happen. And especially if you had a few too many sherbets and you're a little bit non-compos mentis and you're walking down Beach Road, the lady boys are going to come up and hug you. They are going to try and interact with you, and you're potentially making yourself a vulnerable target, specifically with the lady boys, because they will grab you, they'll grab your meat and 2 veg, they'll distract you in all the ways possible. Meanwhile, while someone's hugging you and grabbing your bum and all the rest of it, they're lifting your wallet out of your pocket. So be very, very careful, guys. You know, just be aware of what's going on. Right, now, on a much better note, at Kheow Zoo. Now, if you haven't known, I want to ask you this question. What do you think, guys? Video of Kheow Zoo. It's the brilliant zoo. It's a lovely zoo. I want to go up there. I want to showcase. I know some of you hate zoos the same way some people hate smoking. I know some of you love zoos the way some people love smoking. You know, it's one of those, flip a coin. You either love it or you hate it. Either way. It says here on the Pattaya News, it says, Kheow Open Zoo invites visitors to join the weekly excitement. Will hippo Khao play ball or enjoy a bath? So Khao that means pork leg. Basically what they do an interaction time where they will, between 10 a.m. in the morning and 10:30, when the keepers will then come out and they'll give Khao a big ball. She playfully plays the ball around, running around and doing all kinds of things, and maybe she just jumps into the water. But it says here, following the cleaning and playtime, a feeding session takes place from 11 o'clock onwards, where Khao enjoys her meal alongside her mother, Sri Pink, offering another charming opportunity for the visitors to watch the pair interact. Beyond the fun and smiles, the programme serves an educational purpose. It helps build public awareness about wildlife care and conservation, inspiring children, youth and adults alike to value and protect natural resources. So if you fancy doing that, guys, get yourself up there. I am going to do the video. I'll do it in not too distant future. And I'll tell you why I have experienced it, because I've cut back on my videos. Oh my Lord, I've got so much time on my hands now. It's insane. I spent more time this month in January. I spent more time in my condo just chilling out and doing bits and pieces that I need to do than I've had the opportunity to do in the last 5 years. Insane. So thank you very much for all your support, guys, for allowing me to cut back on my videos and still supporting the channel. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Right, lastly, now this one I do agree with. So if you've been to Sri Racha, okay, Sri Racha, they've got a hill there, and it's called Sri Racha Mayor inspects the municipal hill to prepare for monkey trapping cages amid resident complaints. If you go to Sri Racha, and not just Sri Racha, there are other areas around here where we do have a significant amount of monkeys. Please be really careful. They will jump on you, they can bite you. You need to make sure you're fully vaccinated, etc. They'll take stuff out of your bag. They'll even run off with your bag. You put your bag down and take a picture. Next thing you know, I've grabbed it and away they go. You know, they're very, very vicious. So please, please, if you are someone that likes to see the monkeys, and don't get me wrong, I like the monkeys. I think they're great fun to watch. Please keep your distance and make sure that you don't interact too closely with them, because they can be very, very vicious. It says the inspection focused on evaluating locations and preparations for installing the cages, which is designed to capture approximately 4 to 10 monkeys per unit. Municipal officers stated that the damaged cages will be promptly repaired and maintained to ensure they remain in optimal working condition. The operation will be carried out together with the Environmental Conservation and Wildlife Care Division. And what they'll do with the monkeys, they'll take them up into the mountains. There's plenty of things up in the mountains where there's a lot of monkeys there. They can roam around, do their thing and live in their more of a natural habitat. The project is expected to take around 4 months to implement, while authorities have stressed that all activities will prioritise public safety while ensuring appropriate care and welfare for the captured animal in line with wildlife management guidelines. You know, if you get on the boat, say you go to Monkey Island, oh man, you know, the monkeys will swim up to you, they'll jump into the boat. You know, they are very, very aggressive in many ways. So be prepared for that, guys. But watch this space. If you do go up to Sri Racha, oh, where's all the monkeys gone? You know the reason why they've disappeared. Right, there we are. So what's coming up this week? Later on this afternoon, this morning, up until midday. So if you fancy it, get yourself to Mermaids. Okay, Mermaids, they do an all-you-can-eat breakfast. It's called the Mermaids Morning Fest, and they do it quite a lot in the mornings. Have a look at their Facebook page. It will give you up-to-date information. But it says, kickstart your day like a legend at Mermaids Beach Resort from 8 a.m. until 12 noon. So you've still got plenty of time. Indulge in our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet for only 220 baht. So if you fancy an all-you-can-eat buffet, it's right down on nearby Jomtien Beach on Soi 7. Get yourself in there, guys. Go and enjoy what I'm sure will be a very, very good breakfast. This afternoon, if we've taken care of you this morning and you want to come out this afternoon and have some fun, well, join us down here at the Buzzin Lounge in Soi Chai at 3 p.m. Come and join us at 3 p.m. where Michael will take you off and about. We'll take you to different venues, maybe a place you've not been to in the past or never been to before. Maybe it's a great way of opportunity to make friends, meet other like-minded travelers and think, oh, do you know what I get with? We've got guys now that have been friends for years. You know, they plan their holiday dates together. They come out, meet up and go and have a great time. So come and join us 3 p.m. here at the Buzzin Lounge. We leave just shortly after and we get back somewhere around about 9:30, 10 o'clock in the evening. But you can jump ship as and when you wish. If you think, oh, do you know what, I've had enough now, I want to leave, you can do that. So come down and join Michael and myself. And if you are one of these people that's got plenty of energy, well, get yourself down to the candy shop. I walked past it the other day. Holy jamali, it was rammed. Absolutely rammed. I've had guys coming into me saying, Trev, I went down there, mate, I couldn't get a seat. It's so busy. The reason why it's so popular is a few reasons. Number one, the drinks. The drinks for the girls are the same price as your drinks, meaning there are no lady drinks. It's just a nice way of having a social, enjoying yourself, no extra cost for the drinks. Just enjoy, crack on and have some fun. They've got live music in there. It's air conditioned. It opens at 8 p.m. in the evening and follows all the way through till 4 a.m., meaning that when the girls have finished work in their bars and clubs, they normally head over there and you'll be finding yourself surrounded by beautiful ladies whilst listening to great music, enjoying ice cold beers and a nice air conditioned environment. It's over at Tree Town. As you're looking at Tree Town, you've got the food court this side. On the left, if you go to the right hand side, up to where the old Buzzin Bar used to be, on the right hand side there, you'll see Candy Gub. Jump in there, guys. You won't be disappointed. Tuesday, we have got Michael's Out and About with our kick stream. Get on there with him. 3 p.m. Michael goes off to various different bars and locations and clubs, etc. Plays lots of games with the girls. It's good fun. It's a nice way of interacting with them and seeing the different girls that are in these places. So you might think, oh, actually, I quite like that girl. I'll pop back later on and maybe have a drink with her. So have a look at that, guys. That's on Kick, kick.com/Buzzin. Completely free of charge, guys. Just download it. Jump on board. Please give us a follow. We're nearly at 5,000 followers now, which is amazing. Thank you so much for all your support. And for all of those guys that have taken it a step forward, a step further, and have subscribed to us and support us so we can do these games and bring all this kind of stuff to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Honestly, I can never ever be, how can I say thank you enough to replicate how I genuinely feel inside. So thank you so much for all your support, guys. But have a look on Kick, guys. Tuesday, 3 p.m, Michael's Madness. He'll be out there doing his thing. Go and give him a shout and see what he's up to. Also, where we've got the Goober Gun Reunion. Now, if you like your rock music, personally, I've not heard of these guys, so I can't give you any first-hand experience. They're at the Rock Factory in Khao. They start at 8 o'clock in the evening. It says Goober Gun are back, a 4-piece rock band from the UK, bringing high-energy live shows, original songs. That's nice. Crowd-pleasing covers. And go and see them there, guys, at the Rock Factory, down from the lounge, turn right on the right side there. Go and enjoy yourself. Wednesday, we have our Wednesday Dark Side meetup here at the Buzzin App. We've got a couple of tickets left. Come and join us as we take you over to the Dark Side, which is like the east side of Pattaya. It's where all the expats live. There's a really nice arrangement of bars, etc. Lots of girls. So if you fancy something different away from the hustle and bustle of the city, you need to come into the lounge either today or tomorrow and get your ticket, okay? Your ticket covers the cost of your transport to all different venues. Food is provided, as well as you get a free welcome shot. So come and join us on Wednesday, guys, as we take you over to the east side, the dark side of Pattaya. And who knows, you might find a newfound area. Think, you know what? I'll jump on a Bolt taxi. It'll only be 50 baht, 80 baht. I'll be back over there and go and have some more fun. So come and join us on that one. And if that's not your thing, but you fancy getting into a bit of the old boogie, well, the Sunbeam Hotel over in Pattaya. I want to say over in, we're in Pattaya. The Summit, they got a Ritmo Nights Latin dance event. So if you fancy that, it says dance, connect and feel the joy of Latin rhythms in a vibrant and stylish atmosphere, open for everyone. Starts at 7 in the evening. They've got a beginner's class right the way through to all the professional stuff, the mini shows. Goes right until 11 o'clock at night. So if you fancy that, guys, it's 250 baht to get in. Like I say, all the links for these events are in the description down below. So if you fancy that, jump across, go there and go and strut your stuff and do your thing. Thursday, we got a Thursday live stream here at the Buzzin App with Michael and Beer and the girls. If you fancy join us, come and join us on that one. That's on Kick. Remember, just download the app, guys. It's just a nice way. Beer does her tours around town. She talks to you about what's going on in different areas around the country, which is really interesting. Michael's got his games, etc., which he plays. So if you fancy joining in, come and join us on Thursday at 3 p.m. until 6 p.m. And see what goes on. Watch the madness reveal itself. And someone that needs no introduction. Danny. You know, Danny's Sports Bar is a great guy. One of the world's most prolific baseball journalists, commentators in the world. They've got their, on the 5th, Thursday the 5th, they got their 19th anniversary. Insane. Congratulations, Danny and Lek. You've done a fantastic job and long may you continue to thrive. So if you fancy that, go and join them. They're going to have free food, live music, and lots of things going on there with Danny. So go and have a chat with him, honestly. And by the way, Danny, I love you to bits, mate, but let me have a look where Arsenal are. Oh, hello. Let me have a look where Spurs are. He's a Spurs fan. Oh, hang on. Has anyone got any binoculars? I can't see where they are down there in the league. Danny, love you to bits, mate. Friday, we've got our Friday meetup. Again, we're going to leave here at 3 p.m. We're going to different places to what we take you to this afternoon. So it's a way of seeing other places that maybe you've not been to before. So come and join us on that one on Friday, 3 p.m. here at the Buzzin Lounge. On Friday, we've also got Fired Up Friday. That's down in Soy 6. If you fancy that, Fired Up Friday, it's a good evening. It's good fun. The tickets are 900 baht at the cashier. Parties are limited to 15 visitors only. Your ticket includes 1 rack of lady shots, 1 lady drink. Your drinks are on the house. Beers, basic spirits, non-alcoholic, and dinner. And go and enjoy it. It's called Fired Up Friday at the Fire Bar. And it's just on the corner as you go into Soy 6 on the left-hand side. I'm sure you'll have an afternoon, an evening of fun and enjoyable activities. If you don't fancy that, but you fancy something different and you're talking about football, well, there's a football party that starts at 4 o'clock just down at the Rath Bar. That's in the same Soy 6. If you fancy that, go down there, see which teams the girls are supporting. Maybe you'll find one of your own team, depending on who you support. I'm sure there won't be any Spurs shirts in there because they like to promote the best teams around. So sorry, I know I'm charged, but if you fancy that, guys, go down. There's a football one. And we got the Beach Beats and Vibes. That's on Friday. That's over at Wongamat. If you fancy, that's at the Pullman Pattaya Hotel G. It's a really, really nice hotel. Get us over there. It's on Friday. It starts from 6 p.m. till 9 p.m. 1,490 baht per person. And that is where Sunset Flavors, curated wine tastings, live chef stations, and relaxed beats set the tone for a laid-back evening by the sea. go over there. It's a really, really nice hotel, and it might be somewhere you get, you think, actually, I wouldn't mind staying there. It's really, really good. Saturday, we've got our ride around. Michael and myself will be riding around and showcasing what's going on. Remember, the bars are closed at 6 p.m. So Saturday we will head off and go and do our thing. And then once we finish, we have to lock it up. If you fancy having a wander around the city with us, then please join us on that one, guys. And that's on Kick. And that's 3 p.m. until 6 p.m. And remember, the bars are closed. Right, Sunday. Now, if you fancy a seafood buffet, I tell you now, this seafood quality is fantastic. That's down at the Lay Beach Club. The Lay Beach Club is on Beach Road, and you can always access it from Second Road. They've got their Lay Beach Club Sunday. It's a seafood buffet brunch. It's from 1 p.m. onwards till 3. Actually, no, sorry, it's from 12. I beg your pardon, it's from 12 until 3. 3 hours. You get special grilled garlic butter half lobsters, freshly shucked oysters, crabs, white prawns, New Zealand mussels, clams, squid, salmon, seafood paella, salad bar, coconut panna cotta. You can tell by just the list there, that will be absolutely amazing. It's 1,990 baht per person, including the free flow soft drinks, all your water, soda, etc. And that's from 12 till 3. Get yourself down there. It's a beautiful, beautiful club. They've got a really, really nice layout. Overlooks the beach. You'll have a great time. Get yourself down there, guys. Right, and don't forget Sunday Fun Day with me and Beer and Michael and the girls. We've got that at 3 p.m. That's on Kick again, where we do lots of silly games. We've got my Who Am I, Where Am I, What Am I quiz. We've got some stuff there where Michael does his fastest thing and all these kind of things. So come and join us on Kick, guys. It really is going from strength to strength. Have a look at that, guys. I'm sure you'll enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing you then. Right, there we are. That is it from me today. Wow, it's getting lots and lots of things to talk about. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Please, as always, remember the subscribe button. And also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. If you haven't jumped in a Kick, like I mentioned a few times already, it's completely free of charge. Just give us a thumbs up and a follow. And we stream on a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and a Sunday. Come and join. It's good fun. It's unfiltered, uncensored. It's a lot different to what we are on here. If you haven't, have a look at TikTok. Please give us a follow on TikTok. That's what Bo and Ying do. They do great little short snippets of what's going on right here in the city. So have a look at that and give them a follow. Give them some encouragement, guys. It really does mean the world to them. And as I said earlier, don't forget we've got our newsletter, which we send out every 2 weeks. So if you fancy that, join me an email, 247@gmail.com, and we'll include you on that. All right, there we are. That's it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.